Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration. It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables. What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved. What's that?
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin. That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls?
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector. These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so he left them to die. Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there. It must be a prototype or something.
Is it a human?
Doesn't matter. I tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect. Booker. The little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember remember, he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking, I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The line with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round. Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
It's open! See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out! Get you out of my sight. Butcher you!
Who's that, you
To
damn?
arms!
Go on, Wilton!
Gun her down!
Are you alright? That's it. I'm coming for you! What's going on? It's so easy. Can't stop me this time. You can't stop me this time. You squeal. You squeal.
It has occurred to me that this breakthrough regarding the songbird casts my arrangement with the Oriental Doctor in a new light. What more could be gained by this continued partnership? What secrets that I could not answer for myself? Su Chong can only offer table scraps. Jeremiah Fink has richer meat in mind.
Lousy traitors. I bet I could find them.
What you got there?
Dunno. Just grabbing anything that looks halfway there. What? Better stay away from you.
I'll hunt you down. You're a prisoner! Long live Daisy!
You can't hide forever!
Well, that's enough of that business. I'm done.
It's so easy. Barely killed it. Can't stop me this time. You can't stop me this time. That did not sound right. I'll find her. Come back here.
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started. All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
I don't take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a murder. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are. Settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
Pretty lady has the hair? Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then, business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Suchong! Suchong, we had a deal, now open...
Do you know what they call someone who enters man's home uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Li Suchong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity. He'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries, or as a thief in the night.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. Now, traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker, I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements, and Orion does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you. Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Orion has no time for rules.
What's all that rumpus?
Nothing personal, sweethearts.
Time's up, you goddamn twist! Count. I know you've done it.
Don't think you can hide. You gone?
Nobody lays a hand on you!
To you, sister.
Not so long as I'm here! Count. I know you've done it.
Better you than me. Pal.
Where is she? There
Is down for the count. We're not all easy targets, you get me? Get back here! Not in the mood for this hide and seek. Get back here! Not in the mood for this hide and seek. Don't think you can hide. Time to pay the...
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling, it would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on a lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
Got you now! Not for everybody! Where is she?
Gotta get you out of here! Now!
There's the girl! Success is a man of strong I ain't letting a good lead like you get away! Friend! I see her! Come back! I've always been there for you!
Let's make this easy on both of us.
Everywhere! Killing him's the only way. The only way!
Forget it.
Life's too short for this.
Give each of these clowns a bullet, not a prison.
Girl, Alice's crew, no witness. What else you need to know?
Only a city at the bottom of the ocean. And they thought it was a wise idea crossing here.
Ryan's built up considerable cachet.
Get out here where I can see you!
Go. You go. How about you go? Good as dead!
Nothing personal, sweethearts.
I heard that. That's how it's gonna be? I take no pleasure getting rough with a lady.
You can't keep running forever. There's supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her? Look around!
Maybe Ryan got
The rest of Atlas's crew are barricaded up that elevator shaft. Back up the
time you showed!
Get out here where I can see you. Get back here! Party's over, huh? Oh well. Not sure which one of these jerks thought it was a good play.
Randolph?
Right.
Let's get off my nose.
Smart enough to be Ryan, smarter than all of us.
Ryan should give each of these clowns a bullet, not a prison.
Too bad.
Get in. Disappear the girl and Atlas's crew. Back before happy hour.
Ryan's built up considerable cachet with me. He says you go. You're just a man by his enemies. And Ryan doesn't amount to much. Some skirt and a bunch of mental cases.
Anyone come across this girl he mentioned?
Fontaine smugglers put up a good fight at the fisheries. I'd expected more from this lot. Too bad.
Guy made a scene at the bottom of the ocean, and they thought it was a wise idea crossing it.
You're just a man by his enemies. And Ryan doesn't amount to much. Some skirt and a bunch of mental cases.
What's your story? Speak up! Where is she? Lady, you're working my last nerve!
Too bad we gotta do it. Shame that you tell me.
Not sure which one of these jerks thought it was a good play getting in the ring with Ryan. Told Ryan he should have given each of these clowns a bullet, not a prison. Guy made a city at the bottom of the ocean, and they thought it was a wise idea crossing him.
There you are, doll.
Not sure which one of these jerks thought it was a good play getting in the ring with Ryan. Told Ryan he should have given each of these clowns a
Ryan got tired of getting the bill for this place. Too bad. Living on borrowed time, if you ask me.
They thought it was a wise idea crossing him.
Ryan's built up considerable cachet. I heard that. He says you go.
Don't think you can hide. This one's down for the count. We're not all easy targets, you get me? This one's down for the count. We're not all easy targets, you get me?
poster. What's this all about?
Cohen spent 2 months as his disciple, trying to get a line on his trafficking ring. Awful man.
Why not just kill Comstock and be done with it?
Comstock had to know why. He had to know that he deserved it.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
Did he deserve it?
I suppose we all do. One way or another.
What's going on?
Feel your cravings at the circus of value.
Too bad. Shame to put talent like that to waste.
Don't make me hunt you down like an animal. Gone? Life's too short for this. Atlas followers have been living on borrowed time, if you ask me.
You judge a man by his enemies, then Ryan doesn't amount to much. Some skirt and a bunch of nonsense.
Let's just say we're not here to teach them philosophy.
Hey, what's all that rumpus? Don't walk. I know you've done it.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
Elizabeth, you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason. Didn't I?
And who exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, I suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned, the more exceptional I would find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire, in a vain attempt to save his cat.
There. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. I just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise. There's no plan B. Might as well just get it over with. Here goes nothing. working. Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl.
Did your mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign men?
Just give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.